Hello guys, today in this lecture, that is lecture 2, we are going to discuss how to identify the number of missing values or the null values or not available values in a dataset. For this exercise, we are going to take the breast cancer dataset from the UCI machine learning repository. In this repository, we have some missing values and we are gonna see how to identify the missing values in this dataset. So let's have a look at the dataset. So this is the dataset, and as you can see, the dataset consists of both strings and numbers, and it is a comma separated file, and this does not have any header. And the missing values are represented with question marks here. So our task is to remove these question marks and to make them as not available, and then we are gonna make count how many missing values are there in this current dataset. I am using Jupyter Notebook and I have installed it using Anaconda distribution. So we are gonna use a package called pandas to do this. And I am using a command called read CSV to load the dataset into a variable df, and it's a data frame. We are mentioning header equal to none because there is no header for the dataset. So after I run that, let's print the first 5 rows of the dataset. These are the first 5 rows of the dataset. And let's see the shape. The shape tells us that the dataset has 286 rows with 10 columns. And here is a short info on the columns of the dataset. From column 0 to column 9, we have a total of 286 rows or elements for each column which are not equal to null, and except column number 6, all the remaining columns are of type object. Type object in the sense these columns may be of strings or may contain missing values. There are no chances of containing missing values for an integer type column. Now, here the missing values are represented with question marks. So we are gonna now start identifying question marks in each column. df.iloc says that I'm gonna address each column based on their index. The first column represents the that I have to consider all the rows, and the second column represents that I am considering the column 0. .str says that I am accessing this as a string and I am checking if there is any question mark available in this column, and I'm summing the total output. So how many question marks are available in a particular column? So this tells there are no. In the same way, I'm checking for column 1, column 2, column 3, and column 4, and column 5 has 8 missing values. So good. And column 7 has none, and column 8 has 1 missing value. With column 9, no missing values. So 8 and 5, we have identified these question marks. So now we have to replace these question marks with nan, saying that they are not available. So now we are gonna take import numpy package for nan. Numpy has nan. For that purpose, we are importing numpy package and we are replacing question marks with nan, and we are making the change permanent using this command. In place equals to true just changes in the data frame. So your changes are saved. So with by with this execution, the data frame would have been modified. All the question marks in column 5 will be gone now. That's why the output was 0 here. Is 0 here. And let's see with column 8. And the thing is same here also. And now we need we have converted all the question marks to nans. Now it's our duty to find what how many not availables are available in this particular data frame. And the command for that is this: is na gives us whether the column is null, missing or not. Is a nan value or not. Putting a sum next to that tells us with respect to each column. So at zero column we have no, but at fifth column we have 8 nans, and at eighth column we have 1. That is how we can identify nans, missing or missing values. If I add one more sum, then the entire thing is the now total number of missing values present in that data set, you'll get it. That is how you identify missing values in a dataset. In the next lecture, we're gonna see how to get rid of even those datasets. A machine learning model requires dataset with no missing values. Up to here, you learned how to identify missing values in a particular dataset.